Starting videos is always the most difficult thing for me. I record this over and over and over. What? Hi guys, welcome to another one of my videos. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you if you have subscribed, and if you haven't, go ahead and hit that little red subscribe button down below with the bell that will notify you when I decide to upload a new video. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about 5 things that I don't spend money on anymore. Or maybe I never did. Okay, I know that there are a lot of videos on YouTube about this. Some do 5, some do 10, whatever. I'm just doing 5. I am holding my phone in front of me right here. So let me tell you about 5 things that I don't spend money on. Now, let me just also say that I consider myself to be a pretty frugal person, but there are things that I will splurge on, just like everybody. I mean, don't we all do that? I'm frugal in some areas, I'm always looking for deals, but in other areas, I'm okay paying full price. It just kind of depends on what it is that we're talking about here. So I have this little list on my phone, and I'm just gonna talk about 5 things that I don't spend money on. Number 1. Manicures and pedicures. I have had some manicures in my life. I used to get my nails done all the time. I had acrylic nails, and I remember I got tired of spending so much money on it that I took a class and I learned how to do it myself, and I actually did like French tip manicures on myself all the time. I have since stopped doing that, and now I just do basic nail polish and top coat. If I decide to paint my nails, usually they're not painted, but I've been on a kick lately and I've been painting my nails. So I don't spend money on that. That saves me, what, $40 a month or something like that. I also don't do pedicures. I think I've had 2 pedicures in my life. So if you're trying to cut back on expenses, that might be one area where you could save quite a bit of money. Number 2, I don't spend money on fancy coffees. I rarely go to coffee shops. If I go to a coffee shop, it's because I'm out and about and I'm far away from home. It's later in the day, or for some crazy reason, I just feel like I need to go to a coffee shop. Then I will go. But for the most part, I make coffee in my coffee maker, and I keep it in my trusty Contigo. This is not sponsored. I just love these things because they don't leak. These are awesome. That's one thing that, one of the first things I started doing way back in 2009 when I started getting myself out of debt. That is where I cut back big time. Number 3, I don't spend money on ATM fees. These can add up like $2.95, $3, whatever it is, $2.50. Add that up to every time you go to an ATM that's outside of your network, and it adds up like crazy. I bank with a credit union, and I will go, if I need to get cash and it's, you know, the bank's not open, I will go to a co-op. They have a little symbol. You just have to look for the symbol and find an ATM that is within your network. And I know which ones I can go to. I can typically go to any credit union and I won't be charged a fee, so that's really nice. Number 4, I don't spend money anymore on having somebody else replace either my cabin air filter in my car or my engine air filter in my car. All I do is I either go online to Amazon, or I go to Napa or to AutoZone or any of those auto parts stores, and they can pull it up for you exactly which one your car needs. You can find a tutorial on YouTube. I actually created a video. That was one of my very first videos, was creating, you know, tutorials on that kind of stuff. But I learned how to do that myself, and it's something like $10 or $15, no more than $20 to buy your own filter, depending on which one you need, what kind of car you have, and all that jazz. And if you go to a dealership and have them change it for you, it's gonna be at least, I'd say like $60 for them to do it, and it doesn't take long at all. So cabin air filters in my car, I don't know if it's different for every car, but I need to change it like every 15,000 miles, and then my engine air filter is every 30,000 miles. So that's another way that I save money. It's very, very, very simple to do. Number 5. I don't typically go to convenience stores. The only exception is if we're on a road trip or something and it is the only option, then I will. If we didn't plan in advance, you know, we don't have enough snacks in the car, or ran out of drinks, or you need to stop for the bathroom, and then typically that means you're going to end up buying something. But on my day-to-day, I do not go to convenience stores. I will typically just get whatever I need, put it in my car. So that is the last thing for this video that I don't spend money on. If you guys have any questions on any of that, leave them down below and I'll get back to you. I want to know what are some of the things that you don't spend money on. Give me some ideas. Maybe I could cut back in certain places, but these are just 5. I have another, you know, I have many things that I don't spend money on, but those are just 5 for this video. So thank you guys for watching and supporting me and coming to my channel. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.